despite working two security jobs and having to change location 24 hours each, I make sure to find time to exercise and you know build my discipline and confidence. I know it's not easy, but I have to do it to break out of this matrix. Distance is my number one barrier. Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm happy you guys support and are actually helping my channel grow. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys. Earlier today while I talk, I had this thought, and I had to be thinking that I should actually drop a video on some of the problem I'm facing, or some of the problem I've been facing while studying to become a forex trader. Because having to do a job, working, which means working two jobs, like moving in between jobs from one job to the other. And these are some of the problems I've been facing, and but some I've been able to overcome them. But the rest are things that are still ongoing, and things that we have to face before becoming a forex trader. And one of them is actually having personal time to study. Yes, because during this process, or while at the beginning stage, the earlier stage, I actually find it hard to study. I find it hard to manage my time. Yes, because at first I will get to work from morning till midnight, and during those time of the midnight again, I won't still be able to press my phone, because while at work, my supervisor then will like, I'm supposed to be working, not pressing my phone. I'm supposed to be on the job. Most time I should move around. No, I shouldn't be distracted with my phone, which is actually true to some extent, because I'm supposed to be actively awake. I'm supposed to be consciously looking around, moving around, and not focused on my phone due to the distraction it causes sometimes. Yeah. So during those process, I understand the job. So most times I have to be alert on a different skill. Yeah, I have to be more focused, and you understand. So most times I have to dodge. I have to move somewhere else, find that time to study, until I was able to have some money and buy AirPod, because in the job of security, AirPods are not allowed. So I had to buy AirPod, and that was one of the way I was able to fix that aspect. Buying AirPod, I was just like, okay, some of the videos, instead of watching it, I would just put my earpiece, listen to it first, listen to it for quite a while before having to, before then I had to read, because all I did was, thanks to Jeffrey Benson, Fire Pips Academy, because they had videos on beginner free video, which is a free content on beginners training. So while reading Baby Pips, then all I had to do was listen to the beginning phase, the beginning stage of those process of understanding what forex means, like those basic, the buy, the sell, those little things I had to know. So I had to watch it on Jeffrey Benson's Fire Pit Academy's page. And back then, thanks to him, I was able to just listen to it without having to watch it. I just put on the video, I listen to it. Sometimes I just find time to look at the video. Sometimes I make excuses to just go to the toilet so I could have time to just watch one episode to say, let me quickly rush to the toilet, watch one episode. Then so with that episode, I'm able to visualize it. I'm able to put it on an imaginary scale where I just imagine, okay, this is what it is. What is forex? So it's in my mind. So that was one of the way I was able to actually pass. Like I was able to work on that because it's not actually easy, especially if your supervisor get to be someone that don't flow well with you. If you keep looking for a way to just stop you, and one of the power a supervisor has is that you could actually write to our overall supervisor and your salary can be like deducted, like some amount of money, 2,000 might be deducted, and that particular amount might actually have a lot of strength on a lot of effect on your salary. Because imagine out of a penny they still remove few cents again, they keep removing cents due to you being perceived to be unserious, because they know you are doing something else. So back then I had to sacrifice for certain things, but I had to thank God for my supervisor. He was not the kind of supervisor who wants to deduct. Yes, he complained about my excess use of the phone, not understanding what I was doing, but at least I was able to pass that phase without being too much complicated. Yeah. And during that stage again, I was in a phase where I started doubting myself that am I actually knowing this thing with the way I was actually reading it, and which comes to my second point. I was like, it seems I'm unserious. How will I be just spending few minutes just watching, glancing through this? Then how will I be able to go? How will I be able to ever know this thing? Will I be able to know this thing? Will I? It's hard. And funny enough, back then I was trying to save money for an academy, that because I never thought I would be able to even these self-taught, like teach myself while watching it on YouTube and learning the basics. It was really hard because I was like, let me save money because I'm not knowing this thing. It's hard. I'm not knowing this thing. But for some reason, with time, giving it time, a month, 2 months, 3 months. So with time, I was able to okay, I might watch someone on YouTube. So then I will understand the process of him explaining, which at those first stage I was not getting. It was really amazing when I was like, okay, so for example, if Jeffrey Benson was explaining something on Trendline, I was able to see the pattern. If Dapowilis was explaining something on Fibonacci tools, I was able to understand the pattern. I was able to understand retracements, moving so I was just watching a video. I would be able to understand what I thought I was not knowing, and that gave me an edge. It made me understand that okay, yes, I was not having this much time, but I was still with the little time I was putting on. Like if I was to put 5 minutes, those 5 minutes was like an hour, because I was overly serious when I get to want to put it down and study. And I had to read baby pips twice, because the first time was glancing through it, while the second time was having to jot some of those things down, you understand? And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Because, and again, yes, which my third point now, are your colleagues. Especially your colleagues are one of the people you should avoid when studying. Yes. Just try to avoid them, especially if they don't understand what you are doing. Don't explain, because that is when you start doubting yourself again. Yes, your colleagues, they don't understand what forex means. They don't understand what you are doing. When you look at the charts, they don't understand. But they are your number one haters. Should I put it like that? I don't want to call them haters, because what you don't know and you are ignorant about, it's something very heavy. Because they were like, what is this thing? What did they do? How will you make it with this one? I beg, this one no be money. When you won't make them, when you don't collect money, so those kind of things, they'll start like, all they care about is not the knowledge, but the money. We're like, so wait, you don't collect money for this thing? This thing don't pay. You're thinking it's something like gambling or Yahoo, that don't be expecting quick money. Even Yahoo said it's never quick money said. But they're expecting something like it's gambling, that once you put money now, you are receiving money now. Once you put money now, you are receiving money now. But thanks to God first, and thanks to a lot of motivational videos I've been consuming, because many of those videos kept me strong. Many of those videos kept me really strong. I don't want to mention certain names, because while watching those videos, and one of those videos was Andrew Tate. Yes, let me just call him Andrew Tate. His motivational videos like made me understand that I don't have to care about what other people are thinking about. I don't have, if a man is to become something, I don't have to become comfortable to be able to. I don't have to become comfortable for me to want to learn something. It is during those time of pain, those time of uncomfortability. It is during those time I will have to put in extra effort. So if I was using 2 minutes to like go through something, I had to be overly focused. I have to be really, really focused, not to waste those precious moments. Yes, I have to be really focused. And again, one of the problems I've been facing was like contract termination, because I worked for more than 2 to 3 security jobs, because during those processes again, our contract, where I work, the contract might be terminated, which it has been terminated twice, and I had to even, you understand, I had to visit the prison again, like the station. Yes, I had to visit the station, because these are just things that happen to the job, because security job is actually a dangerous job if you are not careful. It might set you back, because most times I will have to pay. I had to pay the police. I had to visit the station, and this thing was actually from the money I've saved. I had to be removing. I had to pay. I had to set it again. So my savings was like me now going back to square one again, because then again I will have to go and look for another job. And this time I wasn't going on. So because I sleep from locations to locations at my work, so I had to look for another one. But at least those processes, I thank God I was able to pass through those phases. I was able to pass through this phase. And one of the good things now is I'm actually at the phase now which I want to leave one of these jobs. Yes, I want to leave one of these jobs, so I'll be able to focus more on forex. Because now, refining my strategy, I have to check my emotions. I have to build my emotions to understand how to trade without being emotional. this is the stage where I want to like say okay, because only these two jobs I can't actually focus, because if you can see most time I get to work 8, which some trade would have started from 6. I should be able to be on the chart 6 o'clock at least or 7 at most. So because I should be able to follow the pattern for the day and understand and then look for a very good setup. But now at work, most time I get to work 8 due to the distance where I work now. And funny enough, many of the work I've been working, the distance have been quite far. So most time I do take an hour trekking, because I don't want to like each penny is actually precious. So if I get to trek to save a penny, I have to do it. So most time I have to trek, except when I know there are certain times where I have to be at work very, very early. Yes. Those phases are really, really tough. Yes, they're really, really tough. But I'm actually happy. Now, if I leave one of my work and focus more on trading, it will really help me now. It will really help me, because these two jobs, I have to fight. I have to feel more, because I'm now getting comfortable now. Because now I'm able to manage my time with studying. Yes, I can study now, and I can still do the job without getting so distracted. Like as you can see now, it's actually funny enough. Let me check my time now. It's currently 2 o'clock, which is 2 a.m. in the morning now, and you can see I'm actually awake. Now I was studying before I said let me shoot this video. This thing I wrote down. Let me actually talk about it and get back to reading. Yes. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to this. I hope you guys, anyone interested or who we have plan on becoming the first student or becoming something else in life, will be able to understand and pick some points from me and understand how to manage their time. Yes. And again, there are some things that I'm supposed to do on this video, but I don't want to make this video too long. So some of my case study on this thing for this week I will only share the screenshot, because I was supposed to like do other things, but I can't currently now. So I will only share the screenshot of the process of understanding what market structure and what should I call it, and fair value gap is understanding. So I just thank you guys, and